GoPro fired up. Hello, it's Umarab Racing. In this video, my friend and I are going to be installing the Whiteline rear anti-roll bar and SPL Endlinks. This is obviously for the Veloster N, and also this video was shot a couple of months ago. I just got around to editing it, and also some of the audio in this video isn't perfect, so in some places I'm doing a voiceover. Anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. Alright, so we are preparing the Whiteline rear sway bars for the Veloster N, and we installed the SPL Endlinks, and these SPL Endlinks came used and the rear sway bars are new. So when we're installing these, it was a little difficult for the bolts to go in, so we used some WD-40. On the left side is a 17, a little bit smaller than 17. These are also, since they're used, a little bit stripped. So, and on the right side it's 19 millimeters, and we already torqued them to 35 foot-pounds of torque, so should be set here. We're going to be putting these on the car now, so we install these ahead of time, so it'll be a little bit easier to put them in. Just have to probably loosen this part over here to adjust the angle of the end links. Yeah, other than that, should be ready to go. The stock sway bar is somewhere over here, right? Stock sway bar is out, and yeah, nice stock sway bar is chilling over there. So in this part we are taking off the bolt on the stock sway bar. Pretty easy to take it off. Once the bolt comes out, you could slide stock end link out. Sometimes it's doable, sometimes it's not, but I would definitely recommend waiting until you have the other side out. Then it's much easier to remove it. Yep. There we go. In this section, I am unbolting the stock end links. They're 12 millimeters on both sides, and they're very easy to take out. Unbolt them, and then the large bolt just slides out. And then after that, you can slide the stock end links out. And then after that, hopefully everything goes well. You can slide in the SPL ones and use the same bolts. Everything fits perfectly with the SPL. All right, here we go. These are the stock end links.
Oh, look at all the rubber bushings.
And that's it, yes, just come out.
Lift the end link out. Yep. Ow, my fingers.
There you go, man. Goodbye to streetcar life. Race car life is upcoming.
Hello.
Oh, GoPro fired up. Alright, so we just put the bushings in. It was a pain in the ass to get in the end links. Good thing the bushings on the solid bushings, spherical bushings, they move around pretty well, so it's easy to kind of, thank you GoPro for being useless. Definitely a pain in the ass to put them in, but I think if you have a second pair of hands, makes the job much easier. Just be careful with the SPL end links. The bottom bushings, they come off since they are solid. You can easily drop them, so just be careful while you're putting them in. Other than that, it's like not super difficult. It's just if you're doing it on ramps, there's very little space like we're doing. Usually it would be nice if you did it on just raise up the car or do it on a lift, and then before you tighten everything down, just make sure to do it on right height so there's no preload. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we've officially finished installing the SPL Endlink bushings and also Whiteline rear sway bar. How thick are these sway bars?
22.
22, so these are 22 millimeters, about 3 millimeters thicker than the stock ones. So we put it on the outer hole, so this is the kind of the softest setting. Since the bar is thicker, spring rate should be different, so it should be slightly stiffer than stock, just to get like a more balanced setup. We put it on the softest, and once Siobhan becomes a professional driver with where he's like I can't get the car to rotate more, then we'll put it on the stiffer one. It was a little bit difficult. This is like both of our first time doing like solid bushing end links. I would recommend when you slide this in, make sure the sway bar is pointing kind of like the direction that it is right now as you're sliding in. When you're putting it in, put the end links in first. So if you have another set of hands, have both of you slide the end links straight down. You can't rotate it in that, or else it just becomes very difficult to kind of put it in. We did the mistake of kind of tightening these bushings first. Don't do that. Just make sure these are just loose or just not connected at all. And yeah, that's about it. Everything is installed. It wasn't too difficult. I've done rear sway bar. I did the Pierce Motorsports rear sway bars on my car, and this was, I feel like it was easier because kind of went through the process first. But having a second set of hands is very helpful. With COVID, we had to both wear masks the whole time, so that was kind of like the most difficult part. But other than that, as long as you can take breaks and breathe properly, it's all good. Yeah, we'll try to put GoPro in some of the places to kind of show how much movement there is or lack of movement with the SPL bushings. And then we'll stick the GoPro on my car and we'll see, because my car has a Pierce Motorsports sway bar, so it's stiffer than stock, but I have the stock end links, so you'll see a lot more movement from the end links. So effectively, like these rear sway bars should be a lot more effective. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just drop it below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.